I'm a pioneer. Catch me on Sports Center.
One reflection, one team, one goal, one dream. We taking it to another level. Team hitting harder than heavy metal. Came here for respect, ain't gon' never settle. Pioneer League, there ain't nothing better. Light it up, 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 light it up.
Turn up, turn up, turn up.
We set the tone.
Yeah.
Team deeper than the baritone. Like we split the group up, how we breaking bone. Better man up or get carried home. Then we carry on with the program. If my brother's going, then I'm going, fam. Don't make promises, I want the promised land. Couldn't pass you the torch, you might burn a hand. Gotta earn it, fam. I ain't come to be friendly, demand respect. Ain't gon' give it up easy off with your head. I deserve everything I'm about to get. Leave it all on the field, don't have nothing left. Think the boy is a bluff, put me to the test. That's on God, I'm official, don't need a ref. Get your weight up, little homie, you need some reps. Meet you up on the 50, you know the rest. One reflection, one team, one goal, one dream. We taking it to another level. Team hitting harder than heavy metal. Came here for respect, ain't gon' never settle. Pioneer League, there ain't nothing better. Light it up, 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 light it up.
Yeah. Just catch us on Pfl Sports Center, man. Y'all know where we at, man. You already know how we do this. Every week, all week long. Y'all know where we at. We don't talk much. We about that action, boss. About that action, boss. Yeah.
Hey, what's going on? New York Patriots softball practice. We are here. Let me turn around a little bit so you can see. We are here. OTAs has opened up. Getting some work in. Miss Melissa's over there working with the pitchers and such. I'm over here not doing a doggone thing. Loving it. So, what are we doing? What are we doing? What are we doing? So, working on some basic skills. We have some familiar faces. There's Carlos Ramirez of New York Patriot football fame. He is now of softball fame, as you can see. Danny Velasquez, right over there, Coach Danny, also New York Patriot football fame, now New York Patriot softball fame. All hands on deck, that's what it is. So, Patriot family doing what Patriot family does. So, looking forward to another awesome, now year 2 of New York Patriots softball. Things got off to a good start today. So got some basic skills work to do, kind of cleaning up stuff or what have you, doing the recruiting pitch. Again, you're indoors, get out the elements, so to speak, and to do some things that, again, other programs aren't doing. So last time this team hit the field was up in Syracuse, New York. Didn't come on the correct side of the scoreboard, but put in a lot of good efforts. So we're back to work, man, back to work. You can see, love that uniform. That's the whites right there. And then over there, there. Okay, there. Those are the red uniforms, the New York uniforms. We do got the swag over here. That's for doggone sure. And we keep it that way. So January is hit. We got another week of January, and then we head into February. Had some Super Bowl action. But again, we'll get you some highlights and such from Patriots softball. OTAs here Mondays 6 to 8 p.m. every Monday throughout the duration of the off season. We're going to keep working, keep getting better. That's what we do. New York Patriots, that's what it is.
3 up, stop. Okay. So when you're going up, you go up. When you go like this, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so we can loosen up your rotating column. Do you have something recording?
Oh, sorry.
Okay, you should be able to have that motion in your arm. You go like this, right? Okay, all together. You're gonna drop, elbow. When you drop it on your elbow, you're gonna turn. So it's all in the motion of, so the ball should be going like this. If you're holding the ball. Dude, just cursed on the camera.
When the ball comes, you're not gonna, you up here, you're never gonna get a ground ball. You're always gonna get like a wrong hop, so you gotta keep your base low. Move to the side. It gives you more range movement, so then when your hands here, you get a bad hop. It comes up, you get to clap it. You don't want to jump back, you don't want to pop in the face right all the time. So you gotta keep your glove here and your hand here. Right?
Excited for camp to start, huh?
No, I haven't thrown
Liz, what type of anger do you have with that ball?
It's been a long year. It's been a long year. It's been a long, stressful
A long off season?
Yes.
Excited to be back? Sort of.
Like they're getting too close to each other. Yeah.
So you see how far we are?
You see? I'm tagging you, bro. Welcome back to our YouTube channel. You already know we're back.
I need her to already.
Yeah, I already slid on the floor.
For real.
I'm back out of Shakira.
She
really will get stressed that position. I do. She's working for it.
Working for it.
For diving for those balls.
What? Wait, what? What he said? Wide throws? My bad. That's us warming up.
So he wanna like.
Yeah, that was just me like seeing if you still got it like that. Dog
Stay with her. Never mind. Police say stay with her.
What's up? How you doing? How's your holidays, by the way?
It was pretty. New Year's was
It was
horrible
great.
because my mom caught COVID.
You reminded me about when I was sitting on the couch.
Don't
and
worry,
saying-
I'm negative. Everybody's negative. I didn't get enough gifts, and I'm a spoiled brat, so I just.
Yeah, so you know what I got for Christmas?
What?
A golf cart.
No, another one?
Nah.
Oh, just the same one.
Same one.
The same one.
Wait.
Really, that's what we're doing? Uh-huh.
Yo, no.
How we doing? How was your holiday? How was your New Year's?
Very good.
Are you excited to be back?
Outside or something.
You excited to be back? Yeah. How's school going? Good. You're just gonna put a glove in front of your face. That's what you're gonna do. Okay. That's what's up. Okay. mean, forget that. We're recording? Hey, what's going on? New York Patriots, David Pass here, Pioneer Football League. As you can see, if you look around, we're building things. So this is now week 2. Guys are getting into OTAs. We're now throwing a football around in January, which is exciting. Super Bowl hasn't even hit yet, and we're at work. So we had, it was training camp, I think it was 2020, that we actually opened up, had the indoor training, and then we had to sit for a long time. So, knock on wood, we don't have to do that again. Really was intrigued to see how much of a difference this will make when it comes to chemistry. So we could fast forward this thing like I'm really anxious to do. We get to April 9th. Will the chemistry be where it needs to be? Will kind of the kinks get worked out? Some of the frustrations of the early season, connection points and mistakes usually get worked out. See quarterbacks and running backs working, ball getting thrown around. We got some of the big boys back there. They're working as well. Everybody's getting in shape, getting this thing slowly back together again, and what have you. So we'll meet some of the guys, get some interviews, what have you, because we have some new faces. We have some familiar faces. We got some guys that are year 1 guys now in our 7th year. Got some brand new faces, got some familiar faces from other programs and such. So it should be something special. And of course, it's always fun. We got Louise here, you got Goya here. A lot of fun. This is what we do. It's drama-free, fun type of football. Now we also have New York Patriots Softball. That's right here. That's Mondays, 6 to 8 p.m. And then football takes over 6 to 8 p.m. on Wednesdays. What else do we have going on? Fordham University, they're going to get back to it. We're going to try to sneak down to the Atlantic 10 tournament down in Delaware, hang out with the team, get some things. Just got an awesome autographed basketball from Coach Gately and the Fordham staff. Thank you so much. That was absolutely awesome, supporting what's going on there. And Mount Vernon Junior Knights, both the boys and the girls team, middle school age. Coach Murray up at Mount Vernon doing great things. Just all together, just starting to get back in this thing. It's really exciting. So we shall see. Pioneer Football, New York Patriots.
That's how it looked like. He actually tried to explode it. That being funny, he actually tried to explode it.
Let's go. We're gonna go one more time and then we're gonna flip. Say go.
Over the top.
Second guess that.
Give it to him like that. Oh, you should all the way to this house. We do it all day. Then when we get to the break, back there, we see break.
Open. Now, set, go. Bang. You're gonna delay because I want to freeze you. Oh shit, it's a run? So you want me to pass? So that's when the first step will come in? Yes. And then you gotta bail the fuck out. So you're 5. Go to the red. Oh, NBA.
10 renewed again. Ball in the air, and it begins with St. Joe's after Smith won the tip.
Fordham University women's basketball back in action. As you could see, they even had some home games. Unfortunately, we were unable to attend because of the COVID regulations. But Fordham is keeping some pace. They have dropped 2 A-10 games, but both of them pretty competitive games, setting the pace when it comes to the balance of the schedule, as they have not lost any home games in the Atlantic 10 play. So some of the games down the stretch will kind of dictate what their seeding will be in the Atlantic 10 tournament. Atlantic 10 tournament is going to be in Delaware this year, and we will definitely head out there to support the Rams. Anna Del Wolf is really catching fire, coming into her own. Very fun to watch, very exciting. Absolutely awesome job by Coach Gately and company. Let's check out some of their highlights from their win over St. Joe's.
Well, Cindy Griffin's team has locked down Fordham in a way that hadn't really been the case the last few first quarters. And the Rams find a late lead here short of the buzzer. Downey for 3, puts it in. Notes kindly that she probably was the one that actually updated the notes. This is too strong from Brugler. Thrown ahead by Jeremiah. Downey hands off and sets the screen to Wolf under the basket. Flips inside and Jonathan. 2.5 minutes to play in the first half in an ice-cold shooting game for both teams. Rams are shooting 24% from the field. Hawks are shooting 28%. But it's Downey. Nystrom. Sideswiped. DeWolf. Dingle lays it in. 2-2 in the A-10, just 2 points in the second quarter. They have not scored in over 8 game minutes, and that continues with a turnover to start the second half. DeWolf steps into a 3 and knock the lead changes, but St. Joe's don't like they had the upper hand throughout. This is Smith. Unfriendly bounce. Downey throws it ahead. Dingle. DeWolf streaking to the basket.
Keep the Rams from really lighting up the scoreboard, but they've got to figure out what to do on the other end, because this is now 5 points in the last quarter and a half.
Carpel, that's a 3.
it's mind-boggling how tough this has been offensively for St. Joe's in this game, as DeWolf makes that.
3 games running, 19 points a game in that time, 8 of 15 from downtown in that time, and finally starting to get off the schneid a little bit. She's got 5. That's the first made 3 of the evening for St. Joe's. Nyborg recollects. By the way, on Smith. That's why she sits at a critical juncture of the game. St. Joe's is to get back in it. Jeremiah, cross court. Downey a 3. Puts it in. This turnover ratio this year. But everyone's been turning the ball over for St. Joe's tonight. 5 for Jaycott leads the way. 18 turnovers for a team that averages 15 a game, which is in the upper half of the A10. DeWolf as we approach the final minute of the third quarter. Pryor, what a tip out. Downey sets up DeWolf.
St. Joe's has left on defense, just up the ante, trying to get the ball back and score as fast as possible. But this time the Rams survive.
Bounced inside. Dingle, phenomenal finish.
Coming off the Bonaventure win, any win there is a good win. The Bonnies are sneaky dangerous.
Working on Jeremiah. Second chance, no. Bounces off the hands of Matilda Flood, who's come in, and the Rams able to clear the boards, throw it ahead. DeWolf stops on the A10 logo and drains that. Fordham has told us that this team reminds her so much of that A10 title-winning team back in 2014. Ball caroms away from Mullins. Vibes are positive. Dingle, no look. DeWolf.
They might want to unionize the Hawk and get some better representation.
You know, NIL, as it affects the Hawk, time will tell. It's a fascinating conundrum.
Yeah, I mean, I've always thought the players deserve more than just a scholarship. I think the full ride's good enough for the Hawk, but I would think a higher dry cleaning budget is a fair request.
And true enough, that's precisely what Jordan said at the time. This is dumped off, and good floater in the lane. This year, Mare Sheehan, she was referred as. And Nystrom can't get that to go. Fordham can dribble this one out once they cross half court. And this is a fairly dominant 20-point win for the Fordham Rams that really wasn't in doubt since the early to mid stages of the second quarter. Fordham advanced.
So that does it for another episode of Pioneer Sports Center. This is David Patterson. We will see you next week. Big Super Bowl, the 2 weeks leading up to the Super Bowl should be a lot of fun. Again, we're heading out to Los Angeles for that one. We'll check out to see what the matchup is. And we also have a PFL Youth meeting coming up for prospective teams. That's on the schedule as well. We'll give you the updates with that as well. And continue with Patriot Football, Patriots Softball, and Fordham Women's Basketball. For another episode of Pioneer Sports Center, David Patterson. We'll see you later.